A Rover Story. Chapter 50. More pictures. I look around. I am here. I have made it. The command center asks for more photographs. They want to be able to pinpoint my exact location before they give me the okay to move my wheels on Mars for the first time. I snap as many as I can. Do you think they will understand what it is like from the photographs? Fly asks. He is bouncing around inside me. He is eager to move. I can tell. I don't know. I do know that humans perceive things differently than robots. I am only able to send them back the information that I observe. It will be their job to understand it. A slight gust of wind ripples past me. I look at the sky again. It is turning from a reddish color to a more yellow one. I snap another picture of it. It is worthy of many, many pictures. I used my camera to scan the horizon. In the far distance, I spot the outline of dark mountains that exist on the rim of the crater. They tower overhead and cast their shadows across the sand. Mars has a lot of mountains, the tallest of which is named Olympus Mons. It is 3 times taller than the tallest mountains on Earth. I do not believe I will get to see Olympus Mons on this mission, but I am not quite sure. I will have to do further research on that. What are you looking for? Fly asks. He is able to see all the photographs I take. Everything, I say. No, he says. What are you really looking for? Dust storms, I say. It is only then that I realize this is actually what I have been scanning my surroundings for. But this seems like a rational choice, one that Journey would make. I decide to be proud of it. We need to be careful of them. The rover we've been sent to revive went offline because he was caught in a dust storm, I explain. Okay, Fly says. There is a long pause, and then he adds, let's not get caught in a dust storm. I think that is a good plan, I say. Avoid dust and see stars, Fly reminds me. Yes, I say, and I take more pictures. Dear Rez, you landed! Watching you land was different than watching you take off. I didn't even cover my eyes because I had such a good feeling about it. I did hold my breath though. And guess who I watched the landing with? All of NASA. Okay, maybe not all of NASA, but so many people were there. We sat in this big room with this huge screen. Dad held Mom's hand, and Mom held my hand, and I held City's hand as we watched you get closer and closer to Mars. When you finally landed, the whole room erupted in cheers. I don't think I've ever heard so much clapping. Mom had tears in her eyes when she pulled me in for a hug. I told her that she didn't have to cry because you had landed, and that made her cry more. Moms can be so weird. Everyone here is totally freaking out about the photographs you've taken. NASA was able to blow them up and zoom in and do all this other super scientific stuff with them. And you know what? They're pretty confident that they know for sure, just based on your pictures, that Mars definitely had water at some point. That's like a huge discovery. We were right about Jezero Crater, Mom said to Dad when she came home from work. Dad picked her up and gave her a small spin around the kitchen. I said, ew, stop being gross. But really, I was super excited and happy. Anyway, you should feel so proud of yourself. I mean, your mission is off to an incredible start. Mom says she's now hoping that you can help us to better understand What happened to Mars's water? Why did it all go away? And she's hoping to find out if anything ever lived on Mars. The last question gave me goosebumps. Do you think you'll find any aliens? Mom said that it is unlikely, but I can't stop thinking about it. Unlikely doesn't mean an absolute no. Like something can be unlikely and still happen. OMG. I like listening to that first recording you took. When I listen to it, I close my eyes and pretend that I'm on Mars with you. Your friend, Sophie.